holy sweet mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, the first trading day of 2020. The Dow Jones is up 300 points. Apple broke 300 and dozens of stocks have been hitting their 52-week highs like crazy. Welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use and navigate the Robinhood app in 2020 because quite a few things have changed. They added cash management, fractional shares, and also this chat system that gives you updates on when you create transactions or make trades and other stuff like that. So if you're excited, make sure to smash that like button and to subscribe so that you don't miss any of these finance or dividend investing videos or Robinhood videos in the future. So let's get straight to it. Now, what I'm going to show you is not only how to successfully utilize all the features of the Robinhood app, which is a really user and beginner friendly app for investing in the stock market, but by the end of this video, will be able to get free stocks. So just follow exactly what I'm going to show you. So the first thing you need to do is, if you are an Apple, go to the App Store, or if you are an Android, go to the Play Store. So I'm going to go to the Play Store. Search up Robinhood and click it. Then click install. Wait for it to install, but do not open it. Right after you install it, I want you to go into the link in the description of the video you're watching right now. It will be right there, and click the one that says Robinhood referral or something along those lines. And the link will also be right here on screen. Paste that in. And then that will open the app automatically for you. If it doesn't, then there should be some way for you to open it into the app. And after that, then you are ready. Put in all your credentials, your email, your other information, your address. It's going to ask you a series of questions, kind of like survey questions, like how experienced you are with trading in the stock market, how long you've been doing all this stuff. And it's going to ask for you to link your bank account, your username, and your password. And when you do that, you don't need to worry one bit. You are in safe hands. Robinhood has been talked about by millions of analysts, investors, on a whole bunch of TV shows and news articles from all these mainstream corporations and companies and networks. So trust me, and it has millions and millions of users. So let's see if one of us is actually fortunate enough to get one of those stocks, which I will be opening on video. Now, after you've secured your account with a password, security pin, or enabled fingerprint scanning, you're ready to get into the real Robinhood experience. So the first thing we have here, if you click this tab, is the investing section that shows you the cost of your entire portfolio. Right underneath that, it shows you how much you gained or lost in price, as well as percentage over the course of the day, the week, the month, 3 months, year, as well as all time. And if you scroll a little bit down, you have the news right underneath that. And you also have the stocks that actually make up your entire portfolio. If you scroll down past that, you have the cryptocurrencies that you have bought or are in your watch list. If you go underneath that, you have your stock watch list. And these are all the stocks that I've added in my watch list. And you can add an infinite number of stocks to your watch list so that you don't have to keep searching for them in the browsing section, which is symbolized by a magnifying glass, and it is in the middle of the 5 icons. If you click it, once you click that, you have right underneath the search box a bunch of recent news that pertains to the stock market at large or individual stocks that are in your portfolio or watch list. So when you click the search box, let's say I want to search up a stock such as JP Morgan. So you can either type in the symbol or the name of the company. I'm just going to type in the name. I'm just going to type in the ticker symbol, so JPM. And you can see to the right of this, there is a green circle with a check mark inside of it. And that symbolizes that it is on my watch list. If I were to tap it right now, it would take it out of my watch list. And if you tap it again, it adds to your watch list. Now you're watching JPM and you get the confirmation at the bottom. So I'm just going to go to JPM by tapping it. And now you can see how the stock has been performing over the day, week, month, so on and so forth, just like on your main investing portfolio. And to the right of all of the time frames is this gear icon. And what this gear icon does is that it changes the chart display. So by default, it'll be a line chart, but I highly recommend that you switch that to the candlestick chart and that you learn how to read candlesticks, because not only is it more sophisticated, more professional, but it gives you more clarity on the price action at a given time than a line chart. You can see the highest price and the lowest price in a certain specific time with the candlesticks, which is something that you can't do when it's just a line that is going in an uncertain direction until it is past that time period. So make sure you switch it to the Japanese candlesticks. Right underneath the chart, you have the statistics, and this tells you all these critical information like the market cap and the dividend yield for the stock. And underneath that, you have the news, and that is followed by the earnings report. And this tells you whether they beat expectations, missed it, or met their target. This shows you it for the 4 most recent quarters, as well as the upcoming earnings report. Then there's this other nifty section, and it goes by the name People Also Bought. This shows you the other stocks that people have purchased who have also purchased a stock that you are currently looking at. Then you have the history. This shows you your market buys, your market sells, or other order types, and dividends and other information that pertains to your ownership of that stock. So you can see that I bought this in November for $129, and I sold it and made a $2 profit on November 26th. I wish I had held it because currently JP Morgan is priced at $140. Then if you go past that, this shows you the tags that relate to this stock in particular. And you have the about section that tells you the headquarters, the CEO, and all the other information for the company that owns this stock. Now, if you want to purchase a stock, you go right here at the bottom right where this green button says buy. You click buy. And if I were to buy 1 share of JP Morgan, I would type in 1. I highly recommend that instead of doing a market order, you go up here to the top right where it says market order and click the drop down. Now, instead of doing a market order, I want you to click limit order so that you can choose the specific price that you want to buy this stock at. So click continue. It takes you to this new screen. So let's say I want to buy JP Morgan when it goes back to $139. I would type in $139 and you can type in the specific cents or the specific price. So maybe 48 cents. And then you click this green arrow. And then after that, it executes the order. And by doing that, you can buy a stock at the price that you want. Now let's go to the My Account section. This is symbolized by a person icon. We click that. It shows you your total equity in your portfolio and the buying power, which is the uninvested cash that is currently resting in your account. Then you have the free stock section. We already went over that. And then if you click the investing section, it shows you your portfolio value, how much stocks you have, how much cash you have uninvested. Now, another very important section here is the statements and history. We tap that. You can look at all of the activity that is happening in your account, that has happened in the past, that is happening right now, and is going to happen. So I'm going to be getting a series of dividends in January. And if you scroll down, you can look at the past activity. So you can see all the dividends that I've gotten in the past, my transactions, my deposits, my market orders and sells, and you can filter it out here by clicking this drop-down menu. You can filter it by all these other features. Now you can also look at your account statements, and this is very important as well. So if I tap account statements, it shows you all of your monthly statements from when you opened your Robinhood account. So I opened mine in August, so I only have 4 and I should be getting one for December. And if you tap it and open it and then use your PDF viewer, you can see all this information. You can see how the dividends that you got for that month. So if I zoom in, you can see that I got $3.62 in this period for dividends. Now, ever since 2019, Robinhood has said that they're going to be releasing 2 new features, which is cash management and fractional shares, along with the drip. So let's go to this wallet looking icon right between the investing and the browse features. You see the cash management here. You are put on a waiting list, and I've been on this waiting list forever because Robinhood has taken forever to deliver these debit cards and give me cash management. So right here, you can tap. You can tap up to 1,000 times in the 24-hour period to move yourself up on the waiting list. And this shows you all the features, which we have covered in a previous video on the channel. The card should pop up on the top right of the screen. And finally, we have the messages section. Right here, it is in between the browse and the account summary tabs. If we click it, the messages tab gives you insight on all of the market orders that you conduct, as well as the announcements chat. So let me find my announcements chat. It is right here. So we tap it, and if we scroll up, when they first released it, it explained what you were expecting to get in the announcements chat. Important information about your account, stocks, options, crypto orders, bank transfers, as well as critical updates what Robinhood has in store for the future and stuff. So you can see the latest message was about the fractional shares, which they will be releasing over the next few months. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you learned a lot about how to use Robinhood. It is pretty easy to use, user-friendly, like I said, self-explanatory in most cases. If you did enjoy this video, once again, I do hope you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to create a new account and use my referral code so that we will both get a free stock, which I will be opening in a future video. Now, before this video ends, I just want to shout out my fellow brother, baddest on the planet. He is also a financial dividend investing YouTube channel, and he does all of these very insightful videos where it is not only dividend investing, but thinking outside the box. He recently made a video on how he's able to receive dividends from Tesla. Now, as you know, Tesla is a growth stock. They do not pay dividends. They take all of their earnings and they reinvest it into the business to create more innovative products and services. But he did a little research and he found out the company that creates Tesla's windshields, and they pay out a dividend. So he has invested in that company and is receiving dividends from them, which is indirectly receiving dividends from Tesla. His portfolio is almost 20 times bigger than mine, and he has a whole bunch of holdings. The way this guy speaks is very inspiring as well. He's never at a loss of words, unlike myself, who has to jump cut the video a whole bunch of times so that there's not these blank spaces where I just don't know what to say, just like right now. And anytime I watch his videos, I just remember Robert Kiyosaki's words: the professional investor always finds a way to create new investments for himself. And if you want to read his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, I have the referral link in the description. It should be easy to find. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Here's to a profitable, bullish year. See you guys later.